recording? Yes. Yes, it is. So, let me play some music. I want something chill. But yeah, so, was it crazy? Yeah, work was alright today. There's a lot of things that I should have just done better. But it's okay. It's not like I can just, you know. I don't know. I don't know. I just feel like work to me is just not crazy fulfilling. And I just don't feel like I'm working enough either. I feel like I should be making more money. And I should. Some of my goals in life is to get married, have kids. And none of that will happen unless I have the bag. And I don't got the bag. And in other news though, these are my favorite trousers. These are my favorite pants ever. They're Camel Trophy Adventure Wears, or so they dub themselves. But I searched it up, and yeah, these are literally my favorite pants ever. I got them from my late Uncle Jay's closet, and you literally cannot get these pants anywhere anymore. Literally, because it was for an event. Over here it says the inspired by 1,000 miles, nature, pure culture alive. I don't know sure 100%. So it was like for like a thing, but this I don't have favorites on anything, pretty much ever. But these are my favorite pair of trousers that I've ever owned. Period. Absolutely. 100%. But there it is. A big gaping hole on the ass of my trousers. One of my favorite trousers ever, dude. And what's crazy is how I noticed, and which is crazy because I didn't notice it. It was I'd walked in after working a bit, and then one of my coworkers was like, "Hey, is that a style choice, or you just have it like that?" I'm like, "What?" I look around. Obviously, I can't see anything. And then it's like, "No, there's like a hole. You have a hole. I can see your underwear." Like, my underwear? Where? And it's like, I feel, and there's nothing wrong. Yeah, because it's the size of a pocket. I can like put my hand in it. It's like, huh, that's weird. Then, I realize, oh, that's not a pocket. That's an actual hole. Fuck. You know? So I gotta get it fixed. But I have memories in these pair of pants, man. These cargos. Oh, I have memories. I don't know. I've seen I've seen like a reel earlier today about like that pain you're going through right now, that weird middle ground. That's growth. Growth doesn't feel like getting better. Feels like getting worse. Feels like pain. Feels like hurt. And yeah, it's very true. But it obviously it doesn't feel like growing right now, but I'm sure it is. But in a sense, it's just like my my pants that are ripped. I'll never get that back. I'll never get the state it was in back. But I'll fix it up. I'll fix it. And it might be better. Who knows? You know? I'll give it to someone in the factory so they can fix it. And if they can't, cool. If they can't, that's also fine. But just thinking about my favorite pants ever and thinking about me and myself and others as well. It's kind of like, huh. Whatever anyone's going through, it can be mended. You know? It takes a little effort, but it's alright. I'll fix my pants. I'll get to wear them. And maybe I can find a way to make them even cooler. You know? I thought about it, maybe like a stitching pattern that's, very modern, cool. But I don't know. Maybe if it looks like a rough stitched thing, that might be kind of cool. I don't know. We'll see. I like it when you talk to Sorry, you can't hear the music, but I decided not to play the music too loud unless it's like part of the environment that I'm in, because apparently some regions can't hear it. But okay, on some sense, I don't give a shit. But it's what it is. I'm trying to learn color grading again. Maybe not again. Maybe I never truly learned color grading, and now is when I'm starting to actually put into practice. It's interesting. It's fun. There's lots of technical stuff, but I know at the end of the day, what matters is the creativity. What I think is cool. So I just do that. I like it when you talk to Dijon. Very nice. And I want to listen to that new Justin Bieber album. I really like Yukon and Daisies, so we'll see how that goes. And I the more I'm kind of like going through my life, the more I get this urge to just make music as an outlet, I keep thinking about lyrics that pop into my head, and then I keep writing them down on my phone, for example. They're just ideas, and they're kind of shit, but well, no, they're not shit. They're just my ideas, and they need polishing. It's it's shit maybe in terms of the world's, but these are my feelings. Fuck the world's opinion. You know? So I've thought of writing a song in Spanish. I don't speak Spanish, but kind of talking to my ex in a language that she understands. That only after um, only after I left, not left, only after I've moved, not moved on, only after I'm apart from her and spending all that time without her that I would have liked to spend with her, say in the words that she understands natively, in the way that she understands it, you know, say all the things that I couldn't, continue the story that I wanted in a way that she'd understand. So some of it as well was like, well, let me just open it. You know, um, um, let's read it out. Who the fuck is gonna watch this anyway? But you know, a song in Spanish about my love for her, speaking to her in tongues that I couldn't before. The language that I'm speaking is the same as her native one, but too late. We're not on the same page now, so what does it matter? It's true I loved you, it's true I wanted you here, and it's true. You know? That's why I call it Si es verdad, but I don't know if I wanna. That's a working title. But the words I wrote are, I apologize. My Spanish isn't that great, but I wanted to say in a way that you could relate that though we're not together anymore, that I loved you all the same. That I love you all the same. Present tense. I still do. I know it's not my place to speak a language that isn't mine, to sing about a love that's past and that I can't rewind. I've always wanted to say in the way that I couldn't say, that my love for you extends past my mother tongue. I'm sorry that I couldn't say I love you in a way that would keep you in my arms a little longer. I'm sorry I couldn't write a song to show my love for you. I'm sorry I couldn't echo my heart to you. I'm sorry I couldn't say I love you in the way that you need. So keep me in your memories as a kind and gentle flame. A love that burned so brightly for a time, that passed away, which now flickers in your mind. And let it warm your insides when you think of us. Your smile, your touch, your eyes, your love, they'll always warm my heart for the years to come. Sorry I couldn't tell you I love you in the way that you need. And I want to write that all in Spanish. I want to get the help of my Spanish-speaking friends to be able to write that song. I don't think I'll ask her for any advice. I still talk to her, by the way. But we're kind of just like sending memes. We're just sending memes. It's that kind of relationship. Yeah. But I really want to write that. But yeah, I've been getting this feeling, this urge to just like speak it out, you know? And I don't know how good that is lyrically. Quite frankly, I don't care, because they're my thoughts, you know? But it's the kind of thing I want to do. Write a bunch of songs. and letting myself choose the words that I want. Because a lot of the times I feel like I compromise. And my camera's dead again. Which, it's late anyway, I should probably go to sleep. But yeah. Te amo mucho. Mi vida. Lo siento.